I'm doing good.
Just sorting this out.
Put this right here.
Good evening, and welcome to the last of the episodes for tonight. I'm glad because I need a break. Hello, Jay. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. How's everything with you?
Brilliant. How's it going over there where you are?
Oh man, it's been pretty busy. I've been actually been have a new place right now, have a new apartment.
Have
Uh,
you? Have you moved?
yeah, I moved right now. I'm still in Queens, but it's been a pretty hectic week actually for me. So I'm in settling in right now, so everything's going great.
Brilliant. Really good. What's happening about everything over there then? About the mental health side of things and everything? What's going on?
Right now everything's been going. Right now with the Delta variant going on right now with the whole COVID, people has been actually been afraid. So now people are not trying to go out no more that much now because it's a huge scare now.
Is it? Is
And
it
now
still?
they're promoting.
Is it still a bit scare over there? Then is it?
Yeah, yeah. Like in Florida, for example, Florida's been pretty big on that. So right now they're literally telling everybody to go vaccine every like they want them people to vaccine. They're actually giving $100 for free if if you take the vaccine. To
What?
me, I'm
You get
skeptical. Yeah,
$100?
yeah, they give you $100 just to take the vaccine, and I think to me that's really outrageous. Honestly, um, I feel like it's pretty skeptical of me. I don't know because it's pretty. I'm not really. If you're gonna take a vaccine, right? I feel like you should just. I don't understand. It's all business at the end of the day. Just taking the vaccine, but yeah, they're giving $100, and they're giving out free things, free stuff if you take the vaccine. A whole lot of free things.
Gosh, I better go over there then and get $100 for just getting the vaccine.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people fall for it. That's the thing. A lot of people just go. They definitely go off of those $100, and to me, that's. Even with $100, I still won't take it. Like I'm a big believer in still like to this day. I'm a big believer in science. I still believe vaccines and everything, but I feel like this vaccine is too hugely rushed, and they actually forcing you to take this vaccine. Whatever the government tells me to take one, I try not to I steer away from it from a bit. You know what I mean?
I asked you this before, and I'm going to ask you again. Do you think there's something more going on then with this vaccine? Do you think it's here to stay? Do you think it's a killer or?
Yeah, it's here to stay for sure. They're gonna do this. They're gonna try to tell you to take vaccine every year. Definitely. Definitely they're gonna make you try to take the vaccine for every year. It's here to stay for good. This is gonna be like the flu virus, which they're gonna tell you to take this every year, and because there's money to be made in this. The pharmaceutical companies don't want you to. They don't want to lose money. They're gonna want you to tell them to take it, and unfortunately, that's how it is. Money talks at the end of the days, honestly. And I don't know if you heard about Johnson and Johnson now that they I think I don't know if they paused it or not, but their vaccine has been pretty bad right now.
Go on,
It's been
carry on.
really
Yeah, tell me.
there's been a lot of effects. People having a lot of effects with the Johnson and Johnson vaccine. I think to
Right.
me that's pretty. I don't understand how people take the Johnson and Johnson vaccine when even before they had lawsuits with baby powder was considered had put cancer as well. They actually get cancer with that, and these people are still in business to this day. Um, so I don't understand people trust Johnson and Johnson vaccine. Now, especially now that people took the Johnson vaccine, people are having effects by that. Now they talk about Guillain-Barré, which is a rare disease that you could get paralyzed in 24 hours, which is absurd to me. And yeah, like I said, I mean, people had the freedom to choose if they want to get vaccinated or not. You know, I'm more for science as well. Like people say, oh, I'm more against science, or you believe science? I'm like, no, of course I do believe in science. You know, but I feel like people should also be skeptical about it as well. You know, just be informed. Look at the research of this vaccine. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stay away from the vaccines for a while and see the effects for now.
Yeah. What's the homeless issue at the moment? They're saying that with the homeless issue that it's going down. Is that right, or is it still the problem over there?
No, it's not going down. This is not going down at all. Honestly, I feel like this is getting bad right now with the Delta variant. Um, so they talk about a possible lockdown. I really don't want to go through that again. But yeah, they talk about a possible lockdown, and it's just it's crazy out here, honestly. So they're trying everything they can just to take the vaccine. So that's one thing I don't understand, honestly. But it's pretty bad, honestly. I'll be honest with you. And on top of that, right now they stopped the rent moratorium, which the people, I think it was, yeah, yesterday was the last day actually. I think there's another issue now, which is homeless. A lot of people lost their homes probably right now as well as you speak, and also
Yeah, yeah.
people they're gonna lose the rental, so it's gonna be pretty bad now. That's another problem that we're gonna be facing as well, which is homelessness, and it's another epidemic actually. So we're gonna start seeing a lot of tents rolling on the cities, especially not just I mean America. If it talks for myself, but like it's gonna be a big issue, especially with Los
What's the
Angeles.
government doing about it?
They're not gonna do anything about it. They let it actually. There was a protection for tenants, which was yesterday was the last day. Now a lot of these landlords are gonna they're gonna start actually going to court, take the tenants to take them out. So people who didn't pay rent, they're gonna start kicking them out. So, and a lot of people, especially if you don't pay your rent, that goes on your record if you're going to court. So whenever you're gonna look for an apartment, whatever it is, they're gonna look at your your record, and they're not gonna want you to rent an apartment. So that's gonna be a massive blow to a lot of these tenants because they're gonna be really hard to find an apartment. So now a lot of these homeless shelters are going to be overfilled, and I don't know what's going to happen. Right now, the government they just passed a stimulus bill, which is only the infrastructure about it. That's it. There's nothing for the people at this moment. So there's no extension for the moratorium or also for the rent protection. Yeah, there's nothing. Honestly, it's terrible.
I've got like listen to this. Where was it? To Bob Pearson's. Here we go. Hi, Steve. I live in the USA. I'm from Detroit. I used to be in the Air Force, the United States Air Force. I came out as a vet. They promised me everything, pension, house for my family, and everything. I now live in Detroit under a subway. It's not funny, Steve. What can I do? I fought for my country, but all they care about is themselves.
Yeah, he's correct. He's definitely correct. Like I said before, people talk. This country loves to talk about veterans, about they serve this country and they should get, but they put it to the side, honestly. So like I said, veterans they're not treated fairly here. Like I said, I agree with the wars. I hate going to war because it's all about profits at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they put them to the curb. They don't care. They just honestly at the same time you're not getting no benefits. They leave you out to die. Honestly, you suffer from PTSD. Let's be real with that. It's called shell shock that you guys through it. So So it's really it's pretty bad, honestly. But yeah, he's 100% correct. They don't care about the veterans over here, especially who Hispanics who had no papers. They tell them, yeah, you go to war, we'll give you being a citizenship. When they come back, guess what? You got deported. So that's how it is, honestly, at the end of the day, in this country. Which I will never. A lot of people always say this, and it's not, and they joke around with this. I rather they always be saying this. I rather serve crack than serve in this country. That's what a lot of people be saying.
Yeah. I want to talk to you about something else because there was something else cropped up where I don't know if it's true or not, where people are being kind of like, but then if you haven't got medical insurance or whatever it is, because we got the NHS over here, okay?
Yes.
So, but over there you got medical insurance, and what happened? And there was a guy who went in and he did his arming or fell down or something, went to one of your local hospitals and stuff. Did have medical insurance and he got turned away. Can they do that?
Yeah, they could do that. They look. There's one thing. My wife, she works as a dental assistant, right? I can't tell you the office, whatever it is. Usually a lot of these dental places, if you have a bad insurance, they won't serve you. They'll find an excuse not to take. They will not take you in. Actually, they want something that's a good insurance that they're getting paid. If it's something with the government, like a Medicare, actually, I'm sorry, Medicaid, they won't take you. They'll find an excuse like, oh, the doctor's not here, whatever it is, because they don't want to take you in. So that's one thing about, it's a lot of greedy doctors out here that they want to get paid. But then don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great doctors that don't care about the pay, whatever it is, they'll look out for you, they'll accept you. But
So every time
honestly,
how does it work then? Every time you see a doctor, you have to pay for the doctor.
yeah, you could pay for the doctor, but if you're low income, especially low income, like the government could actually help you out with that, which is Medicaid, with another different insurance. So it's pretty difficult, honestly. It just, especially if honestly, it's really difficult, honestly, like to explain it. It's just the medical field with the insurance. There's just so many, honestly, that it just, for example, if you're low income, is Medicaid with the insurance, and but the thing is, a lot of doctors don't like that because they get paid little,
Right.
because they're gonna get paid a little bit more. If you have like a PPO insurance, forget about it. The doctors will gladly take you in because they know that insurance they're gonna get paid. So that's one thing about how that works with the whole system. But yeah, a lot of people get rejected by that because they look at you, oh, you got HMO, you got this type of insurance. Oh no, forget it. I don't want to take you in because I'm not gonna get paid in, and they'll find an excuse not to take you in. Actually,
Okay. Also, touch on benefits. Basically, we got a benefit system over here. What's it like over there?
I'm sorry. What, the Medicaid system, benefits?
Benefits, yeah. So we got a benefit system here, where if it's low income, people can claim benefits.
Yeah, they go claim benefits. For example, food stamps, SNAP benefit. You could definitely get, especially right now, especially with kids who actually, if you have kids, they'll definitely give you SNAP. Also, Medicaid, like health insurance. Especially during the pandemic, they've been helping out a little bit of that, but it's not
How much do you get for a family then? Do you know?
for food stamps. I heard
Or
was not,
or,
I heard
or
it was $600 for food.
right?
Yeah, they gave you that for actually. So definitely, I think it's 600. I'm not sure. For each child, I think, because now they're giving more for child now. It all depends how much you make as well too. If you make
Yeah.
too much, they'll give you small. If you make a little bit, they give you a lot. So
So
it'll
if you
depend.
if you're not working, then how much do they actually give you then if you're not working?
Oh, if you're not working, definitely I will say, um, oh my god, it's difficult because it all depends if you have a kids or not. If you have kids, they'll give you more. If you have no kids, they'll give you less.
Right.
So it's just difficult at the end of the day. It just, when people have kids, they have more. If people who have no kids, they have to get a little less. So yeah.
What does that do for people's like mental health? It's bad, isn't it?
Oh, it's extremely bad here. Like I said, people, like I said before, it's the cost of living here is ridiculous. The cost of living, also, you got to deal with medical, with health insurance. If you don't have no health insurance, guess what? It's
Yeah,
crazy. You're gonna get eaten up actually.
yeah.
And
And when you get a new house or when you move, you have to pay a deposit.
yeah, definitely. When you have to buy a house and everything, when you buy a house, definitely you have to put a down payment on a house. Like, and it's expensive. For
Yeah,
example, in New York, to put a down payment on a house just for 5% is literally $80,000.
really, yeah.
That's just only New York. If you go somewhere else, yeah, you could probably afford, like probably $40,000 or $30,000 just for the down payment. But there's also like a government plan now that you could put 3% down on a house. But still, it's still too much, honestly. It's not really, like I said, it's too much for people. I feel like this whole system that we live in the United States is like a Ponzi scheme. Um, I feel like we can never thrive. That's just as me, because whenever you want to thrive in, you can never. There's no way out. Like I said, this whole thing's a Ponzi scheme at the end of the day, honestly.
Yeah. Also, the talk about the housing. What's the housing like over there? Some people are telling me that they're living in slums. Is that right?
Yeah, of course. I don't know if you should look in. Like I said before, you should look into Los Angeles, Skid Row. Skid Row is a whole neighborhood of homeless people living in tents, and you probably not even think this is not America. This is somewhere in the third world country, but it's literally in the city of Los Angeles called Skid Row, which the whole a whole block covered in tents, and it's happening, and not just only here, not just only in Los Angeles, but it's happening in Detroit, it's happening in New York, it's happening in all these expensive cities. It's popping up out of nowhere, and it's gonna get even worse now because of the rent protector that just finished yesterday. So we're gonna have an avalanche of people being homeless right now. So I
Can't
don't know
they
what's gonna happen.
can't they sort of skid row out then?
Skid Row. I mean,
Can't they go out? Can't they go down there and house people? Or
there's some local charity that goes out there and help them out, but the government, they just put a perimeter. They put a perimeter around there, like not to like patrol that area because they have no choice, and that's where people actually live in there now. But there's a lot of governments. I mean politicians who are running for governor for Los Angeles. They want to clean that. They want to clean up that situation right now. So I don't know, honestly. I don't know what's gonna happen there in Los Angeles right now, but it's gonna be pretty bad, especially California. It's the most expensive state in the country. Um, and it's a mass exodus that a lot of people leaving California right now. So it's pretty bad right now. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't see no hope, honestly, in that. I wish something could happen, but the way my government works, I don't see no hope. I'll be honest with you, I don't see no hope with that.
and what's happening? Have you seen Mr. Trump lately?
Mr. Trump, yeah, he's saying he wants to run for 2024. I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, I feel like if he runs again, he might have a winning chance. Um, I don't know. That guy is just he runs. I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like people look at this guy like he's the high hope, like for that could change this country. They be think he's not an elite. In reality, he's an elite fighting against other elites. So that's just the way how I see it. I mean, people just they praise that guy like he's fighting for us, but in reality, he's fighting for himself and
Can
for his
he
party.
change the country?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can he change your country?
No, he's not gonna change anything. I'll be honest with you. I don't see any politician right now is not gonna change the country. I'll be honest with you.
Right. Okay. Okay. And the last couple of questions, really, basically, is when you there's a lot of kind of like the con schemes around at the moment in America.
Yeah.
You know, like the rich quick schemes. You know, are they doing anything about that? Because there's
Yeah, of
loads of
course.
it going on.
Oh, there's a lot of rich schemes, a lot of pyramid schemes, even on YouTube too. I don't know if you look for like a video or anything, and they come with some video like, "Hey, you want to make this type of money? Look how much I made this type of money in so and so, and in a couple of 30 days." That's a whole scheme, and YouTube's allowing it too as well. There's a whole lot of schemes going on in this country. Also with
What's
the
that? What's that
MLM, which is
Bitcoin?
multi-level marketing.
Did you say that you did
Oh, Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did Bitcoin. Yeah, as well. It's also a lot of scam in Bitcoin too. You gotta be careful. A lot of people say like, oh, they're gonna want take this course, especially with people who want to take your course or whatever it is. Like, you gotta be careful because there's a lot of scams in Bitcoin. So yeah, there's so many. You gotta be careful. You gotta be really informed with that. But yeah, I'm really big into cryptocurrency. But I also I do my own research. I look into see what the candles, anything like out of the nature, basically. But yeah, definitely, like I said before, there's a lot of schemes going on right now, and not just only in cryptocurrency, but in everything. Like I see it every single day, honestly, and that's just one thing you got to learn: be informed and not to get fooled around, and not to fall for that trap.
There you go, Jay. Thank you very much for joining me once again.
No problem. No, of course, definitely. If anything, no, of course, I really appreciate being here, man. I enjoy talking to you, and to see we could talk more, be informed, help the people actually, help the people's mental right now, especially right now.
Yeah.
I'm all big about that, man. I'm excited. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm really happy, honestly.
Yeah, we look forward to having you on. There was somebody talking about you the other day because you come out with, you're a straight person. Someone said to me and my team the other day that they like seeing you on. So, and brilliant. Thank you very much, Jay.
No problem, man. I'm happy to be here. Whatever, any questions they tell me, I'm happy to, answer them. Definitely.
You will do. We're talking about mental health next time, okay?
No, definitely.
So,
I'd be happy to talk about them.
brilliant. Okay, thank you very much, Jay. That was Jay. If you've got any questions, let me know. Next time when he comes on, he will be able to answer them. Yeah. I wish you. Have you settled in yet in your new place?
Yes, I just only need. I have no. How can I say, it's painting. I love painting in my living room.
Right.
But I got a furniture in my bed, my table. I'm settling it in right now. I mean, let's hopefully by next week, it's gonna look nice, But yeah, it's going great. I mean, the only thing is just really empty right now on the wall.
Oh, you'll be all right next time.
Definitely.
Okay, Jake. See you later.
All right, no problem. Take care. All right.
Thank you. Bye bye, mate.
Bye bye.